Alright, welcome to the Rocketsmith. I've got kind of a special thing going on today. A channel I watch, Tokyo Lens, recently did a thing where he did a giveaway, a trip to Japan, and really the reason he did it was more to get people to think about coming to Japan and doing what they're doing. And in that video he asked other people to do similar things. And I thought, well, why not? So I'm going to do a giveaway on this channel. I'm going to give away a high power rocket kit. It is going to be my favorite kit, which is the DX3 from Mad Cow. Kind of hard to see it all in here. Let me see if I can get it in frame. Yeah, kind of like that. It's a 3-fin, 4-inch cardboard rocket with the recovery system. I will be giving it away. All you have to do is comment in this video. I don't care if you subscribe or anything. It's just kind of my way to give back to the community that I've enjoyed for the past, what, 8 years now? I think it's been about 8 years since I've been in rocketry. So, yeah. Comment below anything, say, hey, I'm really interested in rocketry, or whatever. It is going to be limited to the U.S. It's just kind of the way it's going to be. Probably the continental U.S. I have to check out shipping on. It's going to come straight from Mad Cow. The one thing I do need you to add in your comment, if you're going to go for the prize, is I need to know whether you want the 38 or the 54 millimeter motor mount for this. If you don't know anything about high power and you want this rocket for a level 1, it's a fantastic level 1 rocket. I did my level 1 and level 2 on this rocket, this very rocket. I would probably go with a 38 millimeter motor mount. The 54, I'm sure it'll handle Ks as long as they're not crazy. But cardboard's kind of light. You start limiting the fields you can launch at. And there's plenty of H through J motors that this rocket flies absolutely fine on. Anything from I launched on an H100, and I think I've put a J270 as the biggest motor in it. I've put in it. I have modified it for dual deploy. I have another section I add. I'm going to do that, but it's kind of hard to put a 9-foot tall rocket in a video this close to me. Yeah, so that's all you have to do. All you have to do is comment in this video. On Thanksgiving Day in the U.S., I will pick a random commenter. No duplicates. I just won't. I only count one entry for each person that comments on here, no matter how many times you comment. I'll get rid of the duplicates. But I don't want to stop people from talking in the video, so feel free to comment multiple times if you're helping someone else. It's not going to ruin your chances at getting the rocket. There's nothing else that'll improve your chances. It's just straight up, just comment on the video. Yeah. That being said, I do have one last rocket launch of the year. And I'm currently planning on launching another payloader. The one I got my level 3 on. I launched it earlier this year on an M4500. That was a good launch to try to track with my camera, which didn't go so well if I recall. But this one should be easier. I'm going to launch it. This is the 5.5-inch fiberglass version of that same rocket. Sans the electronics bay. About an inch to the total height. K990 is a big sparky motor. Well, it's about as small as a motor as I'd put in this rocket. But it's still a big sparky motor. 1,500 feet. Should get a nice show out of it because it'll keep all the sparks low and so forth. Should be easier to track. Get a good video out of that. And I also am finishing up. Hopefully I'll have it done by the 23rd of this month. I've got an Estes Big Daddy that I've got to do a ton of sanding on. I've glassed the whole thing poorly. Hopefully better than I think I did. And I put a 54 millimeter motor mount in that. So I am probably going to end up sacrificing a Telemetrum to this, as the only motors that balance it properly and put the center of gravity all the way forward are 3-grain 54s. And the only 3-grain 54 I have is a J1799. Let's see if it focuses on that. Maybe if I hide my face. Focus! Probably too close. Yeah. So, last launch of the year. If that's done and built by that time, it kind of depends on how work is going for me and so forth. I will sacrifice that to the rocket gods, put a J1799 on it, and try to tear the fins off it. If it comes back in one piece, I will be surprised. And hopefully I find my motor case and the telemetrum that go with it. Yeah, we're kind of building a custom electronics bay for that in the nose cone there so that I can fit everything in there, hopefully. Right now the shock cord is wrapped around the motor mount tube to give it space to be in there. Yeah, after the launch, there's going to be a bunch of boring build videos throughout the winter. I'm going to try and do at least 1 or 2 a month. I've got a 3D printer now, so I'm printing out some AV beds, AV sleds and stuff like that, and I'll put them up on Thingiverse when I've got them, you know, all set and done to my liking. Yeah, so there'll be some build videos. I will continue the build of the, what is it, the Nike Apache. The Nike Apache 2-stage rocket. That'll get, hopefully, finished this build season. That was the one I did the fiberglass, 4-inch fiberglass repair on. So hopefully I'll finish that up this season. Next year I'll launch it on, you know, the first launch will be a fast burning I motor followed by probably like a G or an F in the Apache. It's only a 29mm motor mount there. And then towards the end of the year I'll throw it up on I'll try to throw it up on well, I don't know if I could put an L in it. I think an L would be probably too much with whatever other motor I put in there. But I'll put in some big J motor in the bottom and then a H13 in the top. And see if we can get video of that. And maybe I'll strap on a camera to that one too. That should be fun. But yeah, for the next launch, expect Space Lord to go up on a K990 and my Big Teddy to disappear on a J1799. I've got a couple other J motors. I've got another J510. And depending on whether Aerotech is shipping the discontinued motors, they gave us one last chance to order. I might have, I think there's a H999 in there that might go in. Maybe I'll put it in. If I get an H999, I'll put it in my payloader just like that. Well, I'll have to do dual deploy because I'm not going to trust Warp 9 to do eject and charge. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. It won't help you win the competition, but it helps me justify doing more giveaways. I would like to do one a year or so, probably around this time. Yeah, and I'll let you know who wins it on Thanksgiving. So the contest will end the midnight the day before.